Hello, love tubers. Reverend Valerie Love at your service, divine midwife of soul destiny. So grateful to be with you this evening because this evening in this vid, we're going to be consecrating two tarot decks that I just got for my birthday. This is still my birthday month, the very witchy month of October. I was born at the perfect witchy time of the year. So, as you probably know by now, if you've been following all the happenings on the channel, by the way, smash that like button, baby. Smash that share button, baby. Subscribe and ring the bell so you will be part of the Love Tuber Society, global society that knows when we go live because I do a lot of lives. I love it. I love feeding into your life. So, if you watch the witchy vids I did from Salem for my birthday, I took myself on a very beautiful trip to Salem. My best birthday ever, because as you know, I grew up in the cult, Jehovah's Witnesses, the cult, and in the cult, my third birthday was the last one that we celebrated. Last time we celebrated anything, Easter Bunny, Christmas, birthday, Thanksgiving turkey, Tooth Fairy, anything. That was the last time that we celebrated any of that at my 3 and 4. There was no more mention of my birthday until 40 when I gave myself my own birthday party. Now I left the clan the cult at 30. So from 4 to 30, 26 years of my life, I was in the cult of Jehovah's Witnesses. And at 40, I gave myself my first birthday party. This actual birthday that I just had, where I took myself to Salem, starting to say Sedona, because we're going to Sedona in December for the Sedona retreat with the witch and the wizard. I took myself to Salem for this birthday. It was the best birthday of my life on many different levels, spiritually, for where I am spiritually in my spiritual development, for where I am as a witch, for where I am in what I am bringing to the planet in service to the planet, and in expansion, all of it phenomenal. So this vid is all about how to consecrate your brand new tarot decks. So a couple of things you'll need: a lighter, sage. I have my bowl here that I burned all my sage in. As you can see, it's well used. And I have my fresh bundle of sage here that I'll be using for this consecration tonight. Okay, got a fresh bundle of sage here. Always keep plenty of sage around. Also, we have a sound element, either a bell or your singing bowl. Or a bell. Angels love bells. And the wand. I have 2 wands in here, and the wand that I'll be using, the wand that I'll be using, this wand is a wand that came to me. You saw the vid on this channel of this wand. This wand came to me exactly like this. Look at the handle. Can you believe that this wand was perfectly carved by nature for me? Almost looks like a wand from Harry Potter. And look at the end. And you all know that I saw this wand on the street. I will not point it at you by no means. But on the street, this wand came to me. Look at that handle. Perfectly carved handle. All by Mother Nature. Pure wood. And it is spectacular. I love this wand. However, this is not the wand we're going to use to consecrate the... Oh, you want to? This wand wants to be the one to consecrate the tarot deck. So there you have it. You'll need your wand. I thought I was going to go with this wand. This is another wand that I keep wrapped in white cloth. This was a gift from an incredible mage. You see also on the channel where I consecrated this wand at the ocean with Yemaya. So you can see that this wand has runes on it. The first has a butterfly. Do you see the butterfly? Yeah, the butterfly carved into the handle of the wand, as well as we have runes on the wand. He carved them in for me. I love this Farthuk rune. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I love that rune. And it has runes on it. And then, of course, the wand, hand carved. He hand carved this wand for me. Is this an incredible wand or what? And he anointed it with oils, frankincense, and everything else. So, okay, we were going to use a look at the carved handle. Okay, so we were going to use this wand to consecrate these decks. However, the other wand said it was doing it. Go right ahead. Far be it from me to argue with a wand. I let all my magical implements do what they want. they know what they're doing. I'm just the facilitator in this whole thing, apparently. Don't you love that? There was a feather in there. Yes, I'm so witchy. I love feathers and everything else. Look at that, a white feather. And I always save white feathers because that means the angels were helping you along. So let's get down to business. First step in consecrating a wand, prayer. So let us breathe in, and take the deck. This time we're doing 2, and take the deck and pray over them. So prayer is the first step. Prayer. I begin everything with prayer. So let us pray. And deep breath in. And I do hold the decks like this, or the deck, usually at the heart chakra. Deep breath in and release. And really connect with the energy of love, connect with the energy of the divine. And infuse your decks with the energy of love, the heart chakra emanating. And feel that this love flows from the heart center and envelops everything anywhere near you. And Great Spirit, Mother, Father, God, I am. Great Spirit, these decks, I pray, are consecrated, lifted in divine service. Imbue these decks with wisdom, enlightenment, understanding, vision, love. Let all the readings from these decks be on point. Clarity, great clarity we pray over these decks. Let everything that unfolds from these decks be for the highest and best for all involved in all dimensions of time and space, on all levels of consciousness. The highest and best we pray for these decks. We know it is done. It is very good, and we are grateful. Let it be. So mote it be. Ashe. Amen. And breathe. They start to feel warm already. Now, time to call in the angels. Now, you don't have to do these in the steps that I'm doing them. You can do them in any steps you like. And you don't have to do it how I'm doing it. Do it in any way that works for you. And you don't even have to do all of the steps that I'm doing. Do what works for you. This is an offering to you of what I do with my decks and how my magic flows. And I'm sharing with you my magic so that you can sink more deeply into embracing your own magic. We're calling in the angels. Oh, they come flying from everywhere when they hear this bell. Woo! Oh, yeah. Yeah. Calling all angels. See, when you call them in, they know there's an event occurring. You can either call them in with your wand, with your bell, or so this is where we do the Vocation of the angels. I call forward the 4 archangels that are the keepers of earth, air, fire, and water. Thank you, Angel Raphael, the healing presence of God. Thank you, Angel Gabriel, the charity and chastity of God. Thank you, Angel Michael, Archangel Michael, the fire of God. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, the keeper of the secrets and wisdom of God. Thank you, archangels, for your presence here for this most poignant, powerful ceremony and ritual of consecrating these decks for understanding, for wisdom, for service to humanity. I am most grateful for your presence, archangels. And now I also call in that awesome, wondrous angel, Zadkiel and Zafkiel, these angels of love and light, Chamiel, the angel Haniel. I call forward all of the angels of the tree of life, the Kabbalistic tree of life, and absolutely call in the presence of the great mighty Sandalphon. Thank you. Calling forward also the mighty presence of Archangel Metatron. Thank you. And for all the angelic guides who tend us, thank you for being here. And for all that we have not called by name, thank you. We call forward also all our ascended masters, the ascended master Christ, the ascended master Kuan Yin, the ascended master Lord Arcturus, the ascended master Lord Krishna, the ascended master Lord Buddha. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you. We call forward our animal spirits, holy guardians and guides from the other side. I call forward Mama Elephant. Thank you. I call forward into this circle the butterfly. Thank you. I call forward the animal totem, powerfully present with me now, lion. Thank you. We now call forward our enlightened ancestors. So grateful for the lineage from which we all descend. And we know that there is a straight line leading to heaven through all our ancestors, our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers, our fathers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers, throughout all the generations, leading all the way home to heaven. Thank you. And we breathe. Thank you for being present in this most auspicious occasion of consecrating magical rituals, magical implements to tarot decks, these books of wisdom, these books of ancient mystery and myth and legend and truth in pictorial form. Let these holy implements be consecrated for service to humanity, for opening our eyes, for enlightenment, for wisdom, for vision, for meditation, affirmation, for seeing clearly. Thank you. I feel impelled to call the fairy kingdom, thank you. I feel impelled to call the elf kingdom, thank you. And the Mermaid Kingdom and the Sirens, thank you. And now we will open the decks. So before opening them, of course, we will light fire to our sage so that we can have a good cleansing of this deck, of both these decks. And thank you, White Sage, the herbs of the earth that provide us with this wondrous healing and cleansing, purifying. Some would begin with the sage even before the prayer, even before the, and work up a good burn, a good fire here. Blow it and get it even more smoky. Some would start with sage. You can do that if you like. I always love to start with prayer. And we're going to really sage these decks. And whenever you sage, open a portal for any negative entities and energies to escape. Okay? And now we're going to open this box. So I have not even opened the box from the store, so I open it over the sage. Any untoward energies can escape. Always make sure that your deck is brand new, in plastic, never been opened, never been touched by any human hands. Cards carry so much energy. So blow. Make sure you have a good fire working, a good smudge smoke working on this. And always have a portal open, a door open, or a window open so that any untoward spirits can flee. That's what the natives have taught us. Open the window. When you sage and smudge, open the window. This is white sage, by the way, my favorite for smudging. Okay, so we open the deck over the sage. That way, as soon as you open it, this energy is all being released. Any negative energy from anyone packing the cards, anyone who drove the cards in the truck, you don't know where these cards have been, anywhere along the road that anybody touched these cards is now being consecrated. And sometimes I'll light up a little bit more. If we need a little more sage, I'll light up more. Which I will light it up now because I'm feeling it. And a lot of magic is going with your intuition. You also have to understand in magic that magic is your will, your intention. So powerful. It doesn't always matter the exact steps you take. It's not like you can get it wrong. It's not like you can, well, let me not say that there's some things in magic you couldn't get wrong. There are some things in magic that give you very shocking results, but it's still not wrong because guess what? You learned something, didn't you? And perhaps you learned how to better hone your magic or how to not to do that again, or maybe to do it again and do it a different way. So much of magic is intuition. It's your own magic. No one has magic quite like you. No one has magic quite like you. So we've already called in, we've already prayed this deck up, we've already called in all of the ancestors, we've called in the archangels, and now we're just clearing and smudging, okay? Clearing the energy. Look at the backs of these cards. I love this. This is the Morgan Greer deck. And y'all know I am a Rider-Waite gal, because when I do all my readings I'm always doing Rider-Waite, and I love Rider-Waite. Though my first tarot teacher, the incredible Geraldine Amaral, my first tarot teacher back in 2005, maybe a dozen years ago, when I first started studying tarot, my very first tarot teacher, she did work with Morgan Greer. She loves Morgan Greer. It didn't speak to me as deeply as Rider-Waite. So as you know, and look at that, I'll just give you a glance, a glimpse of the cards. I feel this deck is cleansed. I feel this deck is cleansed. So she loves Morgan Greer. So I'll give you a little walk through Morgan Greer. As you can see, they're in order. So we got the Fool, gonna have the Magician, High Priestess, of course, Empress, Emperor, her husband, Hierophant, Lovers. We always love the Lovers. Chariot. Strength. Yeah, she's interesting. Strength, the Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. That's my birth card. Justice rules my Libra. Libra scales. Libra scales. Hangman. We love the Hangman, don't we? Death. One of my birth cards. Death card and the Emperor card. Temperance. The Temperance Angel. Alchemy. The Devil. My Lust. The Tower. No one likes to get the Tower. The Star card. We love the Star. The Moon. Hidden Secrets. The Sun. Great Outlooks. Judgment. Rising from the Dead. Reawakening. The World. That's the last of the tarot majors. So we have 22 majors, major arcana, and 56, I apologize, 56 minor arcana. So I'll show you what the suits look like. Here's what the wands looks like. They're called rods. I'll show you what cups looks like. Let's look at what swords looks like. And here's what pentacles looks like. All right, so there you have a little peek at this deck. Final step, we tap it with the wand. And see, a tap with the wand disperses any energy that might be there and is imbuing it with my magic. You see, my magic is in this wand. My magic is in this deck. Usually I let no one touch my tarot deck, the tarot deck that I work with every day. No one else can touch it. Okay, do not let other people touch your magical implements, because their touch is putting their energy on your magical implements. I see why you wanted to do this. Now, before I put this deck away, I'm going to consecrate also the bag. This is the bag that will hold the tarot deck, and what I do is I put crystals in the bag. I'll show you what the bag looks like. I'm going to take the tag off the bag. Pardon me for this. I apologize. Hello, come on, tag. The tag wants to hang out with the deck. That's not happening. So this bag, this tarot bag, is for this deck. And so, of course, we must smudge the bag as well. It was sitting in the metaphysical shop. We don't know what people came in, touched it. We don't know. We don't know what energies it came up upon. We don't know. So we're just going to clear all of that. Okay? Remember, everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything. And here we are. So you just smudge the bag, smudge the whole thing, absolutely smudge the inside. Now, I will have crystals inside of this bag with my deck. And the crystals that go inside of the bag, they're the crystals that want to go inside the bag. I cannot even tell you which crystals will go in there, but I will let you know which crystals decided that they're going to go with which deck, because that's what they do. And I let them. I don't, I don't quibble with crystals because crystals always, they have a wisdom. They know exactly what they want to do and where they want to be, and I let them. So now we'll tap it with the wand. Ooh, I feel it. I love it. Ooh, this is ready. Ooh, this bag is ready. And in goes this deck. Now, let me share with you another way that you can really instantly clear a deck. Hit it just like that. Okay, that pew, disperses the energy. And when you do a reading, if you do a reading for yourself and then you do a reading for someone else, in between every reading, clear the deck. Just wrap it real good in that pew. That disperses the energy. You could put crystals on it as well. You could sage it again as well. You could pray over it. Plus, this is one of the ways that my decks love. Put your deck in the full moon. All night. Full moon bath. They love it. Not all decks love it, but my decks seem to love it. There we go. A fully ready, consecrated deck. Ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's go to the next deck. Let's fire up some more sage, shall we? So you want to just keep a lot of fire going, and notice this ritual really uses lots of fire. Burns that stuff off because we want to burn off any energies that don't need to be there. Burn them off. I find fire to be very effective with getting rid of stuff that you just don't want or need. All right, here goes the Witch's Tarot. Oh, I'm gonna love this deck. I can already tell. Oh, I am going to love this deck. I can already tell. Oh, I'm going to love this deck. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Oh my God. All right, let's unwrap she. Let's get this plastic off of here. Oh my God. I'm going to love this deck. I can already tell. I can barely wait to show her to you. Oh my God. Oh my goddess. More sage. Okay. As we opened it, I had to get more sage on there. I don't take chances with these little energies and entities. I take no chances, trust me. I'll be having everything all saged up. Okay. Oh my God. I love this deck, I can tell. All right, we're about to open the deck and open it over the sage. Oh, yes. Oh, look how it opens. Oh my God. Look how it opens. It's like a little thingy thing. Oh, it's its own box. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh my God. I love it. Oh, don't you? The angels and everybody, they're just talking about this deck. Oh, this deck is real magical. I can already tell. I'm so happy I'm opening this deck with you all, love tubers. So here is the book. There's always the companion book. Let's smudge it up real good. I tend to not use the books so much. However, the books can come in handy when you want to really have very pointed, specific advice. It's good for ideas, additional perspectives. However, I will tell you that there is no book that's going to do you like your intuition. Your intuition's going to tell you exactly what it means. You can see I use a fair amount of sage. I just love this stuff, okay? Now to the deck. Let me fan these pages open over the sage. I just do a fan. Ooh, yeah, just to make sure nothing's in there. Very nice. This is lovely. All right, let's get the deck out, shall we? Oh, I like this box. This box is very nice. By the way, this is the Witch's Tarot. Is this by Barbara Moore? Oh no, illustrated Ellen Dugan. Ellen Dugan, illustrated by Mark Evans. Oh, I'm gonna love this deck. And look at the triple moon goddess on the back, triple moon on the back of the cards. Is that a beautiful celestial background or what? Oh, this deck is so magical. This deck is just oozing magic. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Let's crack the plastic off of this in the sage, over the sage. This deck is yummy. Oh my God. Okay, now, first thing I will tell you about this deck, I would like for the card stock to be a little more substantial. This is a thin card stock. This is not going to really hold up to a real harsh tarot reader. One who's a little strong with their cards, let me say. If you're strong with your cards, this is a very light card stock. It feels a little on the flimsy side. I don't want to say it is flimsy. It doesn't feel like the card stock I'm used to for tarot readings that my cards have been with me for years. Them cards have been through it. I mean, they can take me, and that's one of the first things I feel. You can see this card is somewhat softer, and it's thinner, and it doesn't have the gloss, the high gloss cover. It's more of a matte finish. It's a great deck, very light, and yeah, a little thinner than I would like. Just being honest with you. Because I ain't telling nobody no stories. I have no need to tell anybody any stories, right? I'm just telling you the honest truth. I love the deck, however. I do love it. So, let's tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 wand. Oh, yes. This is a great deck. Oh, I love this deck. Now, also the box and the book, because I'll be keeping those. The Morgan Greer box, I'm not keeping. Now, let's go to the bag. I actually have the matching bag. It's actually the Witch's Tarot bag. Do you love it? So I'll show you the deck in a moment. Let's get this little thingy off the bag. Tag, you can't stay on here. So let's rid ourselves of this. Okay, thank you. All right, and let's get to smudging. So I tell you one thing, this magical space sure is full of a lot of smudge right now. A lot of sage. And inside. Let's let the smoke get inside. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Oh my God. Thank you for doing this with me. This vid was at the suggestion of Danielle, also known as, I hope I'm saying her name right, Danielle. She's a beauty influencer on YouTube and Instagram. Danielle Nicole Beauty? I hope I'm saying that right, Danielle. This video was inspired by her, Danielle Nicole Beauty. So, let's now give a little tap on the bag with my wand. See, anything that would be hanging out. Maybe it might get past the prayer. I doubt it seriously. It probably would not make it past all those angels and ancestors that are hanging out around here. Certainly not going to make it through the sage, and certainly not going to make it past the wand, and it's certainly not going to make it past the sound. So just make it that nothing that is untoward to your desires and your magical workings can be in the space with all that you do. Simply cannot be. Let's go through and see what we got. OMG, is that what the Fool looks like? Oh, what? Where's the Fool? 1 second. I gotta get the Fool. Did I already go past the Fool? Pardon me. I'm like, that looks like the Magician. There's the Fool. The Magician. Very interesting. The High Priestess. Go ahead, sexy mama. The Empress. Yeah, that fits. The Emperor. Her husband. Oh, interesting. They have kids now, huh? The Hierophant. Oh, is that a woman? Oh, no, it's a man. It looks like a Buddhist monk. How fascinating. Oh, it's not even called the Hierophant. It's called the High Priest. Gotcha. All right, the Lovers. Ooh, look at the angel over the Lovers. Very nice. Strength. The Lovers. No, this is Chariot. Pardon me. Got it out of order there a little bit. Strength. Ah, love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. The Hermit. Yep, we know the Hermit carries that light. Wheel of Fortune. Key number 10. Wheel of Fortune. Look at the Pentacle. Very nice. The Pentacle, the Cup, the Wands, and the Swords. Let's look at, I know this video is going long, pardon me, but I want to give you the full experience. Justice. Oh, Justice is a she. Sometimes it's not clear in the decks if it's a she or a he. Hanged Man. Christ consciousness. Some say Christ consciousness. This feels like another card is stuck to it, but probably not. Nope, it's not, because 13 here we have Death. The Death card. Transformation. And Temperance. Temperance Angel. Alchemy. Mixing of the blending of the elements. Integration. And we have, oh, the Tower? Is that what that looks like? The shadow side. Now that's fascinating. I'm going to have a ball learning this deck. They're calling the Tower the shadow side. I like it. Oh, no. That's not the shadow side. That's the, wait a minute, 13. Oh, 15. The Devil. They're calling the Devil card the shadow side. I like it. I like it. Tower. Star. She's working it. Star is always nude. The Moon. Ooh, that's the one that's on the bag. The Moon card is on the bag. Can you see? Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. That is so freaking beautiful. Oh my God. What this deck misses on substance as far as card stock definitely makes up for beauty and witchery, and the backs alone. I got to give it props just for the backs, because this triple moon with the celestial background is just gorgeous. All right, we're at the moon and the sun and the is this resurrection? What are they calling this? Karma. The reawakening card. Is that what this is? This is karma? Resurrection, the awakening. They're calling it karma. Interesting. And the World. Look at that. With the Green Man. So that's all 22 of the majors. Now let me show you what the suits look like. Here's Cups. This is what Cups looks like. Very nice. Let's go to after Cups. What's the next one? Swords. Let's look at what Swords looks like. Very nice. You see that? Now the next suit that they have in here in this order is wands. And they are calling them wands. Some call them rods, but in this deck they are called wands. Look how beautiful. Butterfly. Look at the wands. And the wands always have something kind of growing off of them, leaves or something like that. This looks like Aaron's rod with the almond flowers growing out of it. Remember from the Bible? Well, I'm a Christian witch, that's why it made me think about the Bible. All right, let's go to the Pentacles. See, this deck is, I got to get used to the feel of this deck because most tarot decks are more substantial than this. Okay, beautiful. I like the feel of these Pentacles. Very nice. Green, lush, earth suit. Very nice. So there you have it. That is the Witch's Tarot. Here's the bag. And in this deck goes, I'm going to really be playing with this deck a lot. And I'm also going to let the crystals speak to me on which crystals will be going into these bags, which I will show you which crystals decided to go into the bags. There are the consecration of both the decks. They're ready to use. They're ready to rock and roll. The only thing that I said also is in the next video, I will show you which crystals are in each of these bags. Let's pray and conclude our circle. And yes, this was a circle of sorts because we have this circle. We called in all of these incredible beings around us. You can do an actual circle if you like. You can do a circle of salt. You can do a circle of crystals. You can do a circle of prayer. You can do a circle of your own devising. Magic is deeply personal. Thank you for sharing this deeply personal experience with me. And now I disperse the circle. So thank you, all the beings of love and light and wisdom and beauty and blessings that have come here in this circle to consecrate these magical implements for service to humanity. I am so thankful. We feel protected. We feel blessed. We feel loved. We feel watched over. We feel imbued with a power to continue on in our soul's destiny. We feel so blessed and thankful. And now for all of the angels that have ascended here, thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you for all of the enlightened ancestors that have been with us this evening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the spirit guides and ascended masters that have been here with us. Thank you for all the animal totems that are here with us, that have been here with us. Thank you for all of the fairy kingdom that have been with us this evening. Thank you for the elf kingdom that joined us. Thank you. Thank you all for your service. And I release you from this circle. Amen. And we are complete. God bless. Mwah.